happening now. It will decide the fate of humanity. The time to choose sides has come. We are the resistance. We are the info war.
What job?
Since this war began, we have reason to believe the Germans are working on a fission bomb.
The scientist leading their atomic program is Werner Heisenberg. We must get to him and find out how close the Germans are to a bomb.
Welcome to the OSS, Mr. Berg. Millions of lives at stake. A 5% chance of losing the war to a weapon like this, you do what has to be done.
Oh, yes, that's right, you do what has to be done. Haha, yes, I make the AI, so-called gods, work for me. Who's the god now? Look at that insane trailer that was just put before me this morning. That's what inspired me to make this whole video. Could you imagine, like, everything that I've been talking about, World War II, everything about this whole time, and then they're trying to show keys?
1937, Hitler joins the Fuel Society, a group of German aristocrats obsessed with the occult. In 1938, he acquired the Spear of Longinus, which pierced the side of Christ. He who holds it becomes invincible. Hitler's power increases tenfold. 1943, President Roosevelt decides to fight back. The Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense is born. 1958, the occult wars finally come to an end with the death of Adolf Hitler.
1945, you mean? Hitler died in 45.
Did he now?
Haha, did he now? That's exactly right. I like that. The occult wars. That's what I'm talking about. Hollywood knows what's up. Look at that. The occult wars. Like, Hitler really died in that bunker. Give me a break. Like everything that happened with that. Unbelievable. Look, they're trying to use that movie trailer to put forth keys before you. Like, it totally lines up with everything that I've been talking about. It explains why Patton had to make that snake turn down there just out of nowhere instead of push for Berlin. Can you believe? Everything that I'm telling you is just about to materialize in real life, but everyone in our society is too dumb nowadays to realize that it's complete fact. They don't teach them any of this stuff in history. That's why they think it's all a joke. They hear Heisenberg and they think, ooh, Breaking Bad, ooh. That's how enlightened their intelligence goes that far back. They can see flying saucers like this and they wouldn't even believe. Oh yeah, shh. You're just supposed to completely ignore that, like it doesn't have a name, like it's not real. Like shh. Just pull that sheet over your eyes. Don't worry about it. That's not real. Patton never made this journey. We never really went to World War II. We just went there for American glory and all that other BS that they want to teach. They actually don't really teach you like real history. They just want to corrupt your mind with patriotic garbage. I mean, I believe in patrioticness, but like, come on. You gotta teach people real information and stuff like that. Like, our forefathers were so enlightened, if you really think about it. No one in our modern day is close to as enlightened as they were. Are you insane right now? Like, this is what I'm talking about. How do you go from, like, that level of intelligence to where we're at right now? A complete drop. I mean, look at this. They're showing you straight up in this movie, just like, remember that Batman conspiracy with this whole Sandy Hook thing and everything? Ooh, here's another one right here. Ooh, maybe this is where, remember, I just told you about all the spies and stuff that our government put in there. Unbelievable. Can you imagine this gravitas coming to your face right now, too? Truly insane. Look at that. Oh, I wonder why it caused him to go all the way down here. Ooh, he just did it because he felt like it, right? It wasn't because of the advanced alien technology. It wasn't because of the advanced weaponry they had. It wasn't because our government really did get scared. Oh, there it is. Big game. I wonder what more documents are going to come out. Look, all it is a waiting game. But like I said, they're dumbing down the population where I bet you in like 20 years, people aren't even going to believe World War II was real. Like I said, imagine like you can probably just go outside and ask people, have we traveled to Antarctica? I bet you most of them would say, like, we've never really been to it. No one goes to Antarctica. It's unexplored. The last frontier. Intelligence just dropping completely. Like, we can't even see it. You can tell there's just, like, this blatant sphere of a swab over Antarctica. Yeah, but keep telling me that 45-year-old politician over there who's never been in the Senate doesn't know anything, or no one ever grills them. This person, why do we even... This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about intelligence. Why do we even entertain this conversation? Let's think about this for a second. Let's reach the apex of human enlightenment for a second and ask this question. Okay, if she's a socialist, she believes that everyone should be allowed to vote. Can you imagine how many just people voted for her, but no one cares about election fraud or anything? They just continue the lie. Let's push the lie. And then, you know what the worst part is any decisions that she makes in Congress, we all are affected by. We all have to live by. Nobody questions. Everyone goes on with their day. Everyone goes on. No one cares that we don't even have socialism here in America or anything. You could pretty much read it in her party platform. She was just telling anybody and everybody to go vote for her. No wonder why she won. But nobody goes and investigates. No one questions. This is what I'm talking about, where, like, this fake reality, this zoo, all this stuff is just making me so upset. Because no one really questions it. Like, you're just gonna accept it. They just parade it down like it's the next best thing. This horse face right here, like, get the hell out of here. This is what I'm talking about. Like, people believe Hillary Clinton is going away. Are you insane right now? Truly incredible. Oh, Joe Biden. I'm not gonna run. I wonder why you're not gonna run. Get it? You know, we're gonna run in the first place, Mister. Oh, if I ran, I'm gonna beat Trump the first time. And then we got Nancy. Nancy, I believe is one of the greatest speakers we've ever had. And will once again be one of the greatest speakers ever. After this election, look at Obama. He's so confident right now. Why is he so confident right now? I keep telling people, like, they don't need to win all these other garbage elections. There's only one election that they need to cheat and win, and that's the only one that matters in November. Just like how this socialist won over here because everyone voted for her. You know, think when they rig all these important elections to, like, throw Donald Trump in. Remember, he's not supposed to be there. Are you insane? Nobody's gonna question it or anything. I've been warning people for 2 years now, like, emailing Rush Limbaugh every day. Let's see what he's gonna do when the so-called red wave doesn't show up. Let's see what happens with these Democrats who can't even pull a crowd of like 10 people. But the deep state's not real. They're not going to do everything they can to win. They haven't covered up the secret space program. Someone in Congress has been there for 45 years. Obama said that none of these scandals ever happened. All the people in Congress, including everyone's so-called favorite hero now, after he just came under the cover and blew Paul Ryan out in the open. Oops. Trey Gowdy, he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have blown Paul Ryan out in front of the cameras. It was a big mistake. But yeah, that's why no one ever gets to the bottom of any of these scandals or anything. All it is a big circle jerk, you know, like the Dutch Rudder. Who remembers that movie, The Dutch Rudder? Yeah, that's all it is. If you're good at anticipating the human mind, it leaves nothing to chance. I mean, it's really facts to live by. I mean, look at Dionysus. Like I said, all the ancient human enlightenment that they just burn down, cast aside, that they don't teach anyone because they would enlighten you. Quick die.